Good afternoon from the Alton Towers Resort, where the sun is shining, Halloween has gone, and construction is well underway for the return of the Alton Towers Fireworks. We're so excited. It's always our favourite event here at the resort, and it's going to be great to have this huge firework display back for the first time in 2 years. The display is going to be taking place this Friday, Saturday and Sunday, the 5th, 6th and 7th of November 2021. And in this vlog, I'm going to take a look all around the front lawns at the fireworks construction taking place, because this is so much more than just a firework display. Anyone that's been to the fireworks here at Alton Towers over the years will know that it's a huge operation in terms of lighting, speakers, lots of truss with loads of setup and so much more. And yeah, like I say, in this vlog, I'm going to take a walk around the fireworks arena and check out everything that's going on. But yeah, we're so excited for the return of the fireworks. It is always an absolute blast here at Alton Towers. Let's go. Let's start off the update then here on a very quiet Towers Street. It's always a very quiet period for the resort in between Scarefest and fireworks. And yeah, just thought I'd show you the fencing around the frog pond here. As much as it doesn't look very pretty, and there's a reason why they do this, and that's literally just to stop people standing on the rocks here to watch the fireworks, because you can imagine people would stand on here, maybe have the cameras and phones out filming the display, take a step backwards and fall into the frog pond. So yeah, if you're wondering why they put this round, that is exactly why, just to stop anybody falling in there. Well, it was only a couple of days ago that we were standing here wrapping up our Halloween videos next to the big Scarefest sign. That's long gone now, and as you can see, this large truss has got into place. This will be for a speaker tower just here, and yeah, this is going to be one of 5 speaker towers for the event. All the other speakers are in place now, as you'll see in just a moment, other than this one. But yeah, this is just to give some sound up Towers Street, really, a little bit further back for any crowds that want to stand a bit further back this way to watch the display. Well, it really is all hands on deck down here on the front lawns to prepare for the fireworks. As you can see, all of the front lawns have been closed off to allow for the preparations to take place. And yeah, as you can see, it's an absolutely huge setup this year. I'm going to zoom in and talk about each different section for you. Yeah, I just want to start off by talking about the truss that we can see just here. Up until a couple of days ago, this was just empty truss with nothing on there. And these were actually set up a few weeks ago during the off days of Scarefest. But yeah, as you can see, they've now got screens fastened on there and also lots of lighting as well. There's actually 6 of these all the way around the edge of the lawns. Very different setups to what we've ever seen before. It feels like it's going to be more of a 360 style show, which is great, you know, because it really involves everybody a lot more in the display. But yeah, you can actually see the screen testing down the bottom there. All the lighting that's got the covers on, various different lights on there as we zoom in. We've got some moving heads, some park hands, some of the crowd blinders there as well. They're always good fun for a big display. And yeah, the screen that's in 3 sections. And yeah, like I say, you've actually got 6 of those all the way around. So yeah, it's going to be a very visually pleasing show, this, just from looking at the setup. I zoom down to some more of them truss just down there at the bottom. As you can see, honestly, it's a huge setup, it really is. If I pan just over to the left here as well, we can see the lighting a little bit closer up there. I'm going to zoom in a bit for you. Looks like we've got some sort of moving spotlights there on the top. Some more of the crowd blinders. I mean, this is the biggest setup I think we've ever seen for the fireworks here. And I've seen every show since I was a kid, especially since the return back in 2010 after taking a break. Seen every show, of course, every night, you know, so I'm so excited just to see this come together. This is normally our preferred spot standing here. You might be thinking, oh, the buntings are in the way. Don't worry, they've just not been taken down yet. They'll definitely be removed. Now, in terms of speakers, like I said, you've got 5 speaker towers. The one that's still in the process of being installed behind us. One just there off to the left-hand side, and just off to the right here as well, you can see another one just there. And if we go down towards the lake, pan round to the left just there for you. You can see one just there on the right hand side, and also another on the left hand side just there as well behind the truss. So yeah, you've got 5 speaker towers in total and so much lighting. So I think what we'll do, we'll go and stand a bit further around the side and get a bit of a different angle. Let's start off by going round to the right, shall we? Now, as much as I think the setup looks absolutely fantastic so far, something that I'm a little bit concerned about is the state of the lawn just here. Look at this. You've got to think the lawns have been used throughout the year for entertainment on the large stage, which has been brilliant. It was then used throughout Mardi Gras, Oktoberfest, Scarefest, and now here we are, the end of the main season and fireworks. And yeah, the lawn is in a bit of a mess, so it's going to be interesting to see if they try and cover some of these areas over. Worth pointing out, not the whole lawn looks like this, but some of the sections, especially down here on the right hand side where the food trucks all were throughout Scarefest and Oktoberfest, yeah, it's in a pretty bad state, so surely they're going to have to try and cover it over. But it might be worth bringing some wellies just in case if you are coming this weekend, and yeah, plan on standing on the lawns. I absolutely love documenting setups like this because of course I love theme parks, but themed entertainment and big shows is something that I've always been fascinated in as well. I actually used to work in a theatre many years ago, so I've always loved lighting and tech, and yeah, as you can see here, this is a big scale setup, proper 360 style arena this year, all the way around. Now previously I thought that the building over there was going to be for the Big Bang ticket, starting to think now that that might be a disabled viewing area just over there. And yeah, as you can see, the speaker towers set up just here as well. All the benches there, they've all been stacked up ready to be removed. And yeah, down on this side here, that's where we had all the food trucks. You can still see some of them here. However, there's going to be a lot of additional food for fireworks. As you can see, burgers and fries, 100% quality food is back just over there to the left. And there's some more over that side as well, but we'll get them in later on because we're going to do a full walk around the exterior of the site here and show you everything that's going on. Lots of machinery down here, lots of cabling, wires, little blue tent set up there. I think that's just for the guys that have been setting all the screens and lighting up, to be honest, just so they've got a little undercover area. That's certainly what it looks like to me. But yeah, look at the lawn. It is absolutely crazy. It's so muddy all the way down here. Surely they're gonna have to do something. Look at this. It is crazy, unless they plan on blocking some sections of the lawn off. You can see the signage that's in place here as well, saying to excuse their appearance. Pre-booking is essential, however, none of the dates have sold out yet, according to the website. However, that may change, and it could change before this video goes out as well, so it's worth checking out the website. Yeah, you can see they put like a little red barrier across there. I'm not too sure on the idea of that. Maybe just to stop the tractors going in the mud, that sort of thing. I'll look at the back of one of the large trusses there as well. There's a massive setup. Got the genie lift down there, the cherry picker going up there doing all the lighting. Massive setup. Honestly, there's the bar area all down there that's been taken down. We'll carry on heading down this way. I think we might get some rain shortly. While walking a bit further down this way towards the lake, maybe I've just answered some of my own questions about the muddy floors. As you can see here, there's loads more temporary flooring around, so possibly they're going to try and cover up some of them areas, or maybe this is for other parts of the lawn, I'm not too sure. But yeah, as you can see, it's a massive setup. Just a couple of days ago, I was walking down here. But yeah, all the boxes with lighting, and that's why I say it's so much more than just a fireworks display. It's a special effects show, it's a lighting show, it's everything put together, and it's always incredible. So we carry on making our way down in this direction, down towards X Sector. Stage truck just there. Honestly, it's such a big setup. Another look at the truss down at the bottom. So these are the two that are closest down to the lake. Blurred out a little bit there because of the fencing, but yeah, we'll see that a little bit further as we head round. Some more boxes just down here as well, probably containing cabling and lighting. And the setup also extends onto the other side of the lake, as we can see over there in the distance. And that is where we're heading to now, to go and take a look at that. But yeah, here's another look just from this angle. You can see all the screens attached on there. Like I said before a few minutes ago, there's 3 screens on each of the large trusses, and there's 6 of them in total on the lawn. So it's really going to be a spectacular this year. So as you can see, there's a team over there just removing the scaffolding at Freak Show Toxic Junkyard. So that's all coming down at the moment. And yeah, just over here to the right, all of this section of the lawns is blocked off, ready for the fireworks. No setup over on the right hand side there. We don't normally see anything, to be honest, on that part. We did quite a few years ago for fireworks. However, they tend to bring a lot of the lighting now over onto the other side of the lawns, a lot closer to where everyone is watching the display. But as you can see, it's all blocked off just here with the fencing. Got some more flight cases down there as well. Take a look at those in just a second. And yeah, here's an angle just from over the other side there, looking across at the huge setup. I'll focus just over there so you can see it through the fence. but again, we'll see it from round in Mutiny Bay. So much to look at there. You can also see we've got some lighting just down at the front there as well, on some little stands. Zoom into those for you. Got a great zoom on this camera so we can always see what's going on. Great for these updates. But yeah, you can see there's quite a lot of those all on the front there that line across the lake, and it's the same over on this side as well. As we zoom out, you can see them there. They've got the little bubble domes on the top as well, of course, just to protect them from the elements. Fingers crossed we're going to be seeing some nice weather for the fireworks. Friday's looking good, Saturday's not looking great, and Sunday seems like it could be okay as well. So fingers crossed, going to be filming it on Friday night, so let's hope that they're going to be good. But we're going to be here all 3 nights. Yeah, loads of flight cases down here, there you go. Lights control rigging, got the Alton Towers Fireworks logo on there as well, it's quite nice. Got these little stands for the moving heads. Honestly, I love just seeing all this setup. Really is great. There we go. I should have just come here in the first place with that zoom in. There's no fence here. Let me just give you another zoom in from this angle. There we go. And you can see all of that. Yeah, massive setup. Like I've said, it's like a 360 show this year. You're going to be able to stand in kind of the middle of it all and be fully immersed in it. I think on night number 1, when I film it, we're going to go a little bit further back, like we always do, kind of off towards the rocks at the back there, just so we can see everything. We're going to be having a good zoom on this camera as well. That's something that I can do and still get amazing footage from a bit further back. But one of the nights, probably try standing in the middle of the lawn possibly and seeing it from there. But it's always a spectacular show. Everyone's got the favourite years for the fireworks, but it's always a fantastic production, it really is. So I've already spoke a lot about the general setup for this year's display. However, I've not really mentioned the fireworks yet. So Jubilee Fireworks are the company that Alton Towers bring in to actually put the firework display on. And they're a brilliant company. They've done some awesome displays over the years. I actually went to see them not too long ago and do an awesome display for the Festival of Fireworks at Casson Hall. That was absolutely amazing, and Jubilee always do a good job of that. But yeah, Jubilee have been brought in to do the display once again this year across all 3 nights. It's the same display on all 3 nights. There's been a lot of people over the years saying, oh, you get more fireworks on the other nights. You don't. It's the same display on every single night. Starts at 7 o'clock. However, you want to be getting on the lawns a good couple of hours before if you want to get a good prime position. And like I say, it's not always about being right near the front for the fireworks. Sometimes it can be nice actually standing a little bit further back just to kind of take it all in and get to see it from a better angle. In terms of the launch areas, quite a few of the smaller fireworks are launched just behind me here, hence why it's all blocked off. Jubilee aren't here yet doing any setup from what I can see. In terms of fireworks setup, they're probably here behind the scenes setting things up. However, there's no fireworks to actually see out the fronts here yet. That'll probably start tomorrow, I'd say, just the day before the event, putting them all out, and also on the day itself, so we'll cover that in the vlog. Along with that as well, quite a lot of the bigger fireworks are all launched further back behind the tower's ruins in Her Ladyship's Gardens. When you were queuing up for the Attic Scare Maze, basically, when you walk around that area, the exit to Hex also, that is where they launch most of the bigger fireworks. And also, they have trucks which they actually park up around the back of the park, so they load it all on, load all the pyro on, and then park them up in different positions, which is really clever actually. Now, in terms of lighting for the fireworks here on the wonderful Towers ruins, well, of course, you've got all of the lighting already in place down here in the moat. Just thought I'd show you that. Variety of different lights, all down in the moat there to light up the wonderful towers during the display. But yeah, these have been in place all year. They use them for the likes of Oktoberfest and also, of course, most recently for Scarefest as well. But yeah, the towers looked absolutely gorgeous this year, lit up in that green and purple, of course, for Scarefest. And yeah, looking forward to seeing what they do with the colours on the towers for fireworks. Back up here on the main pathway now from the towers down to Mutiny Bay. And yeah, as you can see, all this area is also blocked off. Like I mentioned a couple of minutes ago, all of the grass here will be covered in fireworks on Friday in the daytime, ready for the display in the evening. And you get a really good view actually of all the setup taking place. So we'll definitely cover that in the vlog from Friday. Be our final vlog from the main season here at Alton Towers. But yeah, just over here at the other side of the lake now. As you can see, got all sorts of lights down here. Absolutely huge, these are. Look at the moving heads there, absolutely massive all the way down. And they do some really nice patterns with these, like shining down onto the lake, and then the reflection bounces back up and over into the crowd of thousands and thousands of people stood over on that side of the water. But yeah, Jubilee always do an amazing job with the fireworks here. Everyone's got the favourite years, like I say, but no matter when you come and see it, it's always going to be an absolutely awesome display. And yeah, here's a look at the setup, just some over on this side as well. Bit of a zoom in for you just so that you can see it. Them 6 large trusses, the main part of the show this year that I can't wait to see. Just thought I'd mention a bit about past years actually. Normally, you see like one large truss down here at the front or one large stage style setup all the way across the front here. But instead of that, they've kept it really low level this year at the front and then built it up round the sides, which to me, I really feel like we're going to be seeing the towers used more of a focus this year, which should be great. It's a celebration of 40 years. As much as the park is 41 this year, it is the 40th display because it couldn't go ahead last year due to the pandemic. So yeah, I'm loving the look of the setup. It's nice to see something very different and it's big scale. You know, having them 6 large trusses all the way around the edge, 5 speaker towers, lots of smaller lighting that side of the lake and here. I think visually you're going to feel so involved in the display. Instead of standing a bit further back and kind of looking at it, you're going to be right in the heart of it, in the middle of the display, in this arena style circular setup. Anyone for a November ride on Basel Galleons? No, I didn't think so. To be honest though, I don't think you're going to get that soaked. There's nobody squirting around here at all. The park is empty. Yeah, just started to zoom into one of them trusses from the back just here. You see a bit of work taking place still on this bottom one. But yeah, there's so much going on there, loads of lighting, the crowd blinders, the moving heads, the park hands, some sort of follow spots there on the top. It's a massive setup. And if you come into the display this year, you're going to be in for a treat. So excited. But yeah, it's a massive job, all the cabling going on there. Fair play to the Alton Towers Entertainments team, all the contractors they bring in for this, and of course Jubilee Fireworks. I think we're going to be in for one of the best, biggest, most spectacular displays in the history of Alton Towers, and I cannot wait. And here's a really nice panoramic view from around here in Mutiny Bay. Them 3 screens are so bright in the daytime, can't wait to see them all on at night. So we pan across to the right, Spinball Whizzer in the background, and see this huge setup. Here we go, got a bit of a sound test going on now. Down here on the lawns, perfect timing for that. They must have known I was coming. But yeah, here on the left hand side, some more food that started to go in here as well. And yeah, bit of a sound test going on in the lovely sunshine. It's always a big setup though for fireworks in terms of checking everything, making sure that everything's working right. Still got the ramps in place down here as well. Oh, it's sounding good, that is. I think that's just the front speakers they're testing there as well. It's always loud, cannot wait, honestly, I'm so pumped for it, bring it on. But yeah, I think this is going to be the disabled viewing area from looking at that. As we carry on around this way, you can see the game stall is being taken down there. The basketball stall's gone, and that's been replaced with a couple more food outlets here on the right as well. More 100% quality food, 2 of them on this side. Oh, it sounds good, that does, doesn't it? But yeah, we zoom into the stage from here. Some barriers down there. That's interesting, the barriers on the front. That's really interesting, unless maybe, is the stage going to stay and be part of it? I mean, it's just off to the right, so that'd be weird if so. But yeah, you never know, anything's possible. Like, yeah, that's really interesting with the barriers. I've only just noticed those, unless that's maybe, is that just to stop the team from coming off whilst they're working on it? So just before we wrap up the vlog, I decided just to wait around here and just see what was actually happening with the stage. And as you can see, the Scarefest sign has come down. You can see him just there carrying it off. And yeah, it's been replaced with the original logo up there as well. It was actually up before Scarefest, of course, the Alton Towers logo. So yeah, I'm thinking now that the stage is going to be staying as part of the event, which is very interesting. Also, half an hour ago when I last recorded the shot of the stage, all of this area down the bottom here was truss that was exposed, and now they've actually covered it over with like some black cloth. So yeah, it seems like the stage is going to be staying for fireworks, which would be really interesting. Are they maybe going to use it just as the pre-show with it being off to the side? Or is it going to be used throughout the whole show? I mean, I guess the stage is there, they can use it. We know that it is going to be moving to Fountain Square for over Christmas. Yeah, that's really interesting because it's very strange for them doing something off-centre like that. So it makes the display even more interesting. But yeah, it does seem like the stage is going to be used and not removed. I was under the impression it was definitely going to come down for fireworks. Like I say, a few hundred people could stand there, but no, yeah, it's part of the setup by the looks of it. If they were taking the stage down, they wouldn't have changed the logo from the Scarefest one to that one, and of course they wouldn't be doing this section down the front here as well. And originally I thought they were taking lighting down, but no, now the sun's moved a little bit, we can see that all that lighting is still at the top there. So yeah, Very interesting stuff. Cannot wait. Really, really excited for this year's show. There we go, music off, that's all the testing done for now. However, I'm sure there's lots more testing to be done of the audio and the lighting. In fact, on Thursday night, they always do a big run through of everything other than the actual fireworks, of course. That'd cost a fortune, wouldn't it, without a big crowd? But yeah, they do a run through of the lighting, the audio, any effects, just to make sure that everything's gonna go to plan on the 3 nights of the fireworks. But yeah, it's coming up, there's still tickets available. Friday the 5th, Saturday the 6th, and Sunday the 7th of November 2021. The big season finale here at Alton Towers. However, there's only going to be a few weeks to go after that until Christmas here at the resort. We're going to be lined with Christmas markets all here on Towers Street, and yeah, it's going to be great. Selected rides open and Lightopia that we can't wait for. It's going to be a big light trail that's going to be huge, one of the longest in Europe, I believe, so really excited for that. But yeah, in terms of fireworks, I'm so pumped for the display. Just a couple of nights to go. We're going to be here experiencing it, and we can't wait to share it with you here on Theme Park Worldwide. But thank you very much for joining me in the 1001 vlog here on this channel, and that leaves me with one final thing to say: get out there and keep on riding. We'll see you in the next video.